what happened is that I've been gallivanting around all the Amala places around me. In 12 days, I've eaten Amala 6 times from 6 different places. And I didn't plan it. I didn't plan it. I didn't. It's just, anytime I just hear, we eat Amala, yes. We eat Amala, yes. We eat Because why not? Hi guys, and how are you doing? So, if this is your first time on the Foodie vlog, you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, you're also welcome. So, today's video is gonna start by appreciating some really top level supporter of destiny that I have on this platform. Over the last couple of weeks, there have been some people that have just been doing some really, awesome stuff like subscribing and liking and sharing and commenting. You see, the commenters, those are the true loves of my life. And so I'm gonna be doing shout outs to some top level commenters, which is not boring. They say now from class dance they start. It's from shout outs that will reach giveaway. Before you know it, you just open your door. Just somebody is just delivering one whole goat to you. Why? Because you are one of the top level fans at the Foodie vlog this week. So keep up the good work. I see you. So very quickly, number 1 on the list goes to Joy Aki Walere, because you Naji. I saw what you did. If you watch the pop-up appreciation episode, Joy made a profound contribution. She said, have you tried pop-up with stew? She said, it's not to be eaten, it's to be chopped. She said, chop it. And that's how I knew that we are kindred spirits. So Joy, I see you. Number 2 is actually a frenemy. Her name is Ifunenya. This lady, when I talked about plantain, she said, I think I'm the only one that doesn't like plantain. I talked about pop-up. And Nancy came back and said, babes, I think I'm the one that doesn't like pop-up. But you are always talking about food. If you didn't like plantain, you didn't like pop-up, what do you not like? I don't know for you. But anyway, I still want to shout you out. Why? Because this community is a community of lovers, not fighters. And the way to win you over is love. That's why I'm doing this for you right now. Number 3 on the list, guys, you really believe. If you remember when I was telling you the story of how I got my nickname Pepe, and I said, Kobe kicked my food flask and it dented. I want to say a big shout out to all my classmates because they went and they pulled Kome out. Somebody said, I know where he is. I will send you his number. He needs to come and apologize. They dragged him. Kome came on my Facebook saying, oh, Pepe, sorry, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, Mado, thank you. So the third top fan will be my whole secondary school gang and Kome. Even though you are the villain in my last story, it's okay, you're shaping up. Thank you so much, guys. So after saying thank you to everyone, just very quickly, do not forget, if you're not done that yet, hit the like button, subscribe, leave the comments, and let's get to do this together. So today's video is actually impromptu. Today's video was birthed out of, what's it called, a eureka moment. Let me tell you what happened. So I'm currently visiting the Center of Excellence in Nigeria, which is also called Lagos State, and it has been something else. First of all, I don't want to even talk about Lagos people. I will always diss you. That's just the truth of the matter. Besides the good things about in traffic, there is nothing else to write home about. The other gist for another day. So I've been in Lagos, visiting, and one other thing I love about this city is what? Is the food. You see, I love the fact that I can just be strolling and just see somebody just removing hot moi moi, and I can just be like, how much? And they be like 100 naira. I just immediately find a bread place, and things just work. The other day I was checking Google Maps and there is a restaurant called Just Beans. See, Lagos people, nobody does it like you. Wow. Anyway, so one of the highlights, as always, of being in Lagos is always what? The food. And since I got here about some days ago and everything, I've just been, eating. No, actually, I've not really had. That's a lie. I lost my appetite, but I found it again. Glory to God. But like, it's not like I've been eating so much, in between work, trying to, rest. I know I'm one of the few people that came to Lagos to come and do vacation. I apologize. And I'm sorry for myself, because who does that? Lagos vacation. Anyway, so in the middle of resting and everything, I've just been noticing some patterns, and it gave rise to a question. I'm going to tell you the question, but I want you guys to think deep, and let me know. A young philosopher once said it so profoundly. After the reggae, play the blues, a blues. Na. Enjoy yourself, baby boo. Now listen, cause even your boo got a boo. That line gave rise to one of the fundamental questions that are shaping human existence right now, which is, are you your boo's boo? Think about it. Are you your boo's boo? Because I'm just thinking, wait, it's possible that I have gone through life. This is not my relationships. Just follow me. It's still food. I've gone through life thinking one thing when the truth has been another thing. So, before now, if you had asked me, Abimbola, what's your favorite food? It's not hard. It's bread. I love bread because when I just sit down and I just start thinking of, it just amazes me. Like, who knew if you take bread, you could do something and it will just be so soft and teary on the inside, and on the outside it's a little bit tougher but crusty and sometimes crunchy, and you can flavor it and then you chew it. It doesn't look like food. Bread actually doesn't look like food. You chew it and then it dissolves in your mouth and it is so satisfying. I don't know, but like, I've always been fascinated by bread. I love the fact that it can be taken with anything. And like, it is so handy, and like, it doesn't stress me. You get so. Before a couple of days ago, if you had asked me, Abimbola, what's your favorite food? I would have said bread. Number 2, puff puff. You already know that one. If you have not seen the puff puff appreciation video, please go and catch up because I didn't have time to be convincing children of God this particular beautiful day. So you can't watch it. Let's not even argue. Puff puff is number 2. But I now visited the Center of Excellence and I just noticed something. I just noticed that it didn't matter the mood I'm in. It didn't matter the time of the day. It didn't matter, like, there's just a question that I cannot seem to say no to. Very, very simple question. Abimbola, will you eat Amala? And every single time, my answer is always yes. Even if you wake me up from sleep and say, Abimbola, will you eat Amala? I will always say yes. Now, this is not an Amala appreciation video. Trust me, you're not ready for that. The day I'm gonna do Amala appreciation, I'm bloody. It's gonna be bloody. Shibon, that's not today. So don't beat your chest too much. Just be calming down. This is not Amala appreciation just yet. I'm getting somewhere. I'm trying to reach a point. So you're asking me, what was I saying? No, yes. No, oh God. I want to say that this is not to preach Amala because I don't even think I'm one of those, Amala enthusiasts or anything. I mean, I appreciate good food, but like the way I will carry pop up in my head, Amala has never been, like top of my list of things to carry on my head. Like, I will always stand up for it anyway, but I wouldn't fight somebody for Amala the way I would fight them for puff puff. So you can imagine my dismay when I saw what was happening. I noticed that I'm losing my train of thought and I need to get back. I mean to get back. Okay. It's not like I can take up arms and be fighting for Amala. Like that's not who I am. Amala is one of my, my G's, but like it's not the love of my life. So you can imagine my dismay when I was noticing some patterns. And so somewhere of all these my G's, I discovered that if you remember the quotes by the great philosopher, I said that even your boo got a boo, which leads to the question, is your boo really your boo? Which I'm now bringing into this conversation to be, is your favorite food really your favorite food? It's worth thinking about. I mean, if we're all human beings and like we're all living legacies or we hope to be tickets, like the least you could do is to know yourself enough so that if someone is writing biography someday, they will not go and say your favorite drink is Coca-Cola when you're a Merida lover. If you're a Merida lover, you're a cultist. I said it because that drink tastes like medicine. It tastes like vitamin C sugar. Mom, what you like is what you like. So, as I was saying, you don't want someone writing what is not true about you. So, it's very important, in my opinion, that you have a clear idea of what exactly your favorite food is. And so, this video is going to come in very handy to that thinkest you standest, lest you fallest. I'm not making sense, but it's still fine. I'm sending this, token to humanity, which is you watching this video right now, to help you. Okay, I want you to be double sure. I want you to be able to, when somebody says what's your favorite food, I want you to be able to say it to your chest like that. Egusi, chickens. I want you to be like egusi, chickens, like say egusi. Yes, that's what I want to happen. So some of you may already be sure what your favorite food is, and some of you may be wondering, you're not sure. Based on the experiences I've had in the last 10 or so days, I'm bringing to you surefire tips according to Abimbola, how to recognize your favorite food. Watch out. Okay, my mind, this is where, nice video, actual video will be like, you see me come, walk, and then I fly my shirt, and then there's fire explosion behind me, and I'm walking in slow motion, and I'm like, okay, so if you watch this video till the end, you're going to get some really, really beautiful tips on how to identify your favorite food in real life, not a fake one, not like me. I'm going to tell you my story. So, the number one tip I found, based on experience, and they say experience is the best teacher. Yeah, based on experience. Number one tip I found is, your favorite food, most likely, is the one food that you may not eat all the time, you may not even make it all the time, but anytime you are offered, you do not say no. Like, you don't even think about it. It's like there is always space for it. Do you get? So, what happened is that I've been gallivanting around all the Amala places around me. I even have like my top 2 favorites already, and I'm not a resident in Lagos. In 12 days, I've eaten Amala 6 times from 6 different places. And I didn't plan it. It's just, anytime I just hear, we eat Amala, yes. We eat Amala, yes. We eat. Because why not? Chickens, I'm like, you know how they say when you love someone, all their faults will be beautiful to you. I can't imagine waking up one early morning and someone says, let's have Amala for breakfast. And I'm like, no, why? Why not? Like, I may not vehemently say it, but like I always feel like, but Amala, did you offend me? Why am I inside eating it? Chicken, so that kind of thing. So that's how number one tip. Wait, if you notice that you can't say no to something, and like don't feel shy. If what you can't say no to is, I don't know, what's the randomest thing? Ogi. I know, it's bland, exactly. It's like Ogi is the one thing you just notice that anytime they give it to you, come rain, come shine, you're okay to taking it. You need to check it. You need to use this litmus test process that I'm giving you now. Check it and see. But yeah, you have been shouting shawarma for nothing. But yeah, your real favorite food is what? Is bogey. Number 2 tip: how to identify your favorite food. So I just noticed in the middle of introspection, because I'm a deep thinker. Like I think I'm like, it's not like I'm trying to rub shoulders with them Socrates or something, but there is depth in my brain. So from time to time I'm gonna pull out some wisdom, sugar. I'm gonna expatiate on some mysteries of the world. All is my story. I'm just saying that I was thinking about it, and the second tip jumped at me. It just occurred to me that from experience, it doesn't matter how bad the Amala I take is. I can never drop it. I need to vex. You know how you enter a restaurant and I don't know, they give you rice and it's very bad and you're like, give me rubbish, what's all this? Why I don't have to take this? I don't have to take it, No, call manager, come and take it back. I have noticed in my life, I can call manager for anything, but I cannot call manager for Amala. I will complain. I will actually complain, but the complain, I'm like, that's not. The pepper is not even plenty. It's not even plenty. Nonsense. They don't even put baby chicken. Like, I'm gonna keep eating that thing. And maybe when I'm done, I can give them feedback with mommy lagbaja. I feel next time put less corn in the ewedu, because I prefer to eat ewedu, not potash. Chicken. But like, I just noticed I'm extra friendly when I'm giving feedback for Amala. So that could be another parameter I use to check. What's that one thing that maybe your own is porridge? It didn't matter how bad someone makes the porridge, you complain, but you cannot drop it. Because I don't know, it feels like this loyalty is like, okay, first of all, I'm thinking, if I drop this Amala, what's going to happen to it? Like, what do I expect? Amala, my lobe. I can't. I'm sorry, I'm not a waster. I don't know. I'm going to eat that food. So that was another thing I noticed where it's like there is Amala gets me. The number 3 thing. And I'm not so proud of this one, honestly, but I think it is what it is. I noticed where it's kind of difficult. No, let me rephrase it. I don't mind not sharing whenever I'm eating Amala, and that's just the truth. So based on human referral system and all that, I like it when I'm giving someone tips and I say, I'm eating this burger, come and try, or guy, there's this ofada sauce, this let's go and check, or I found croaker fish. I had croaker fish. And it's distracting me. Let's get back to business. I've noticed that if it's Amala, I may casually mention to you, maybe if you tell me, Abimbola, I'm looking for Amala, where can I go? I can do, okay, check this place. But it's not so easy for me to carry myself and drag my friends. I love to drag my friends to go and eat. Drag my friends and say, let's go and eat Amala. See, Amala is a personal thing. If you don't want to eat it, I'm not going to stress you. But I'm not going to delay myself just because you have not figured out what is good for you. I'm not going to put myself on hold just because you're not aware of the nutritional benefits and the social benefits of eating Amala at a particular point in time. So what I do is I travel light when it comes to Amala. I don't invite people unnecessarily. I don't get it, like, need association. There's no need. We don't need to be together. Chickens, like, if I'm gonna eat it, I'm gonna eat it. And so I noticed that it also makes it difficult for me to share. For example, I buy 6 wraps, and when I reached number 5, I wanted to keep it or something. My chest didn't melt to the point that I'll now say, oh, I didn't finish my food, can you finish it? No, I don't do that because, again, as I said, Amala is a very personal business, and I just don't believe that I should be it's not even hygienic. It's like, I'm not even going to say get your own because it's your business. If at this point you cannot figure out, the next steps in your life, who am I, for God's sakes? So, this is a very short episode, but I felt like it was very, very, very much needed because the thing in life is that you don't know what you don't know, and up until a few days ago, I didn't know that there was such a deep-seated relationship that I had with Amala before now, and so I just said, let me just go and report myself to people and to see if this newfound knowledge is going to help any one of you in the course of your daily living. So, to wrap up, number one way to know your favorite food, you cannot say no. Even if, I don't care, you're about to meet Obama. I'm actually picturing, you're about to meet Obama, and Obama says, I have 2 minutes, and somebody says, there's Amala, you're like, I'll finish it. What? It will take time now. It's not Obama. It's not just Obama. What? Number one, you can't say no. Number two, you can excuse any rubbish version of it because it's not the fault of the food, but probably the fault of the people, and even the people you don't feel bad encouraging them to do better. And number three, you have difficulty sharing it. So maybe you should check your favorite food. If your favorite food doesn't strike those three, in my own opinion, no, recheck it. Your boo is not your boo. Your favorite food is not your favorite food. And so I'm gonna be wrapping up just about now to say I think there is a new favorite food in town, but I don't want to. I'll update you. Maybe by the time I'm doing the Amala appreciation episode, I'm going to have more information about how I feel about the meal. And you will notice I didn't drop any, okay, check out this place, check out this place, check out that place. Don't worry, it's intentional. I still got you. I'm noting them. There's a particular Amala place. When I'm done with them, they'll be begging me, Abimbola, Joe, don't send anybody to me, okay? Joe, because the Amala that I eat, that this will be pepperoni. That you cannot blow breeze because you have to drink chicken. This place will be pepperoni. If you want to drink water, you have to use the water and cover it. And it's beautiful. I'm gonna show you. See, there is everything on your plug. So that's the end of today's episode. I hope you have fun. What else I want to tell you? All the people that is to watch the video, you don't need to comment. Just know that if giveaway starts, that will go for you. It's not good for you in Jesus' name. But it will go well for you in Jesus' name. I'm sorry. If giveaway starts, I'm not gonna see you because I didn't used to see likes like that. It's comment, okay? Share stuff. And even if you want to be bad belly, if Onenya will be telling me she didn't like plantain, she didn't like puff puff. Before you know it now, she'll see this video, she says she doesn't like Amala, but God will deliver her. Even if that's what you want to say, at least do something. Let it be that. You came, you saw, you conquered. You left your footprints on the sands of eternity. You get say something. So when I start sharing goods, see, I have great gift ideas. I'm not gonna do small. You want to say it's tray of small chops, but you have half full goats, but you half of bag of rice. That because we used to do things big in my family. We used to do small stuff. So this is just an encouragement. If this is your first time on this foodie blog channel, I hope you had a good time and I hope you enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed myself. I don't know if I said my name. My name is Abimbola. You should already know that. I'm sorry. Okay, so I don't want to say bye-bye, but I have to. So click the link in the, it should be in the description box. Yeah. Subscribe and enjoy yourself and have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.